Data miners confirm that Armour might be coming to Battlefield multiplayer. Hazard Zone has been officially labelled as a squad-driven raid mode. That doesn't confirm that it's going to be like Tarkov. I really don't know what it is at this point. More details to come, but stick around. Let's get into it. But hey guys, and welcome. In this video, we're going to be going over everything new that's come out about Battlefield 2042 today. Because of course, with the beta being installed on PC, a lot of data miners are going out of the way and going into the game files and having a look at essentially what's in the game, what's in the beta files, and giving us some more information on things like Hazard Zone, things like All Out Warfare, and even Battlefield Portal. So we're going to go through a couple of those things in today's video. Of course, drop a like on today's video if you're excited and hyped for the beta. I seriously can't wait. It goes live in literally just under 12 hours from now. So yeah, really excited, really stoked. Make sure you subscribe, get involved in the channel. But without further ado, guys, let's get straight into it. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to discuss in this video was around the actual beta itself and around how old the version of the game is and some of the things to expect when going into it. Of course, this is a new tweet, new information that was put out by EA and Battlefield themselves today. So yeah, it is completely legit and this information is as good as it gets. So going on to the first tweet by Tom, DICE has confirmed that the Battlefield 2042 beta is a few months old. They are already aware of the issues including minor visual, performance and graphical issues, cross-play parties, etc. And those issues will be addressed by launch. Now, I'll leave this document linked down in the description. It goes into massive detail and the community manager has basically put this together. And I think this is really good. It's a really positive sign going forward as well. But it goes into detail with, of course, when the beta is available, where can I play the beta, how do I unlock the open beta early access. But then it goes on and displays essentially all of the known issues within the beta as well. So things that we are going to expect going into it. The game, of course, has been delayed for a reason. And of course, these are as a result of the reason it being delayed. So again, some of those things include minor visual, performance and graphical issues, cross-play parties, adaptive triggers on the PlayStation 5 not working, pomros, which is essentially the ping feature from Battlefield 5, so that won't be in the game on the beta, the HDR mode on PC, VoIP, so voice over IP, so again, we won't be able to talk with people in game chat whilst on this as well, sustained EMP. Now, this sounds like some sort of EMP, which maybe is a tactical piece of equipment, but again, there's a visual glitch or impairment when throwing this, and they want to take it out of the game and try and fix it for launch, essentially. And of course, Xbox game recording, you won't be able to do on the beta either. Good thing about this thread as well is that it's going to be updated throughout the weekend, so if they do come across any other known issues that are fairly big like these ones, then they'll add it onto this list. Yeah, can't complain with that. Really good job, Battlefield. Really happy with you doing this. And to be fair, if this is the sort of communication we're going to be getting and details around the known issues, the things that aren't working as well that we are looking at fixing, then yeah, I think we're in for a good year. Moving on to the second point, and this is again another tweet by Tom, and this is around the early content creators beta or testing gameplay that was actually took place yesterday. So yeah, pretty cool, but we're going to go on to it now. It says one door closes and another one opens. During the content creator Battlefield 2042 beta yesterday, there was a live Q&A with developers. They said that we'll have an active team using the EAC, which is the anti-cheat, tools to prevent cheaters, which is a really good sign. So of course with Warzone, there isn't an anti-cheat at all, so anyone can hack anything at the moment. With Battlefield, essentially what they're trying to do is they've got a dedicated team which will be completely and solely focusing on cheaters and banning people, looking at the different reports, and then obviously making a decision upon those reports on if the player should be banned or not. Essentially, that's what that team is for. So we should see a really clean game this year if we're going to have just one team solely looking at the reports and different things along those lines. Obviously, we're going to get fake reports, people that are just doing it because they don't like the person, or if they've killed them a couple of times, they're going to try and report them for cheating or something like that. So again, it's good to have that human side of it as well to determine whether it is actually legit or if it is someone just being really annoyed. So again, really good sign for that. Now again, going on to a tweet by Tempora, who again is a data miner for Battlefield as well. He basically says that he's identified a brand new specialist that we haven't seen anything about as of yet in the game, named Constantine Angel. However, the nickname is Angel in the game files. Constantine can call in a loadout crate to supply other soldiers with ammo and armor. The supply bag must be an additional speciality. Angel can revive any soldier and his patients gain armor. Again, one of the big problems in what we've just said there is, of course, armor. And again, armor in multiplayer on a Battlefield game, I don't know how I feel about that. Anyway, going on to the second tweet by Temporal, which is in the same thread, goes on to say, according to the game files, we'll be using the IBA armor plates when it comes to armoring soldiers in game. So potentially that also links into Hazard Zone as well. So we could be able to actually go and equip armor pieces from the black market with the dark market coins and things along those lines. So again, I don't want that to be in All Out Warfare though, and I feel like it probably is going to be in All Out Warfare. I don't know how I feel about that. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about Armour coming to multiplayer in Battlefield 2042. Similar to like what Vanguard did, where you had basically a field upgrade, which just gives you a piece of armour and makes you literally invincible for the first 10 shots. So again, let me know what you think about that. For me, I'm not really a fan of it, but I think we're going to have to put up with it because it's not in the beta. We can't give feedback on it because we're not supposed to know about it. So we're going to have to wait and see when it comes out. On to the next thing, that's about a load of different weapons that are going to be in Battlefield 2042. Temporal has gone through all the files and found a lot of different weapons that we should be expecting in the game as well. Whether all of these will make it into the beta, I'm not 100% sure, but anyway, going into it, friendly reminder that the weapons list below is still valid from the Battlefield 2042 all-out warfare mode. The only missing entry is the MBR or the MBR1 assault rifle. Again, checking out the screenshot, it shows all the weapons that typically you would expect to really be in this game. I mean, you've got things like the Bison, the MP9, the Vector, the SMG45. You've also got the Scar as well, the AK-12, which looks pretty cool. Something that looks like the M4 as well. Loads of different shotguns. The snipers look really sick. And of course, the lever action shotgun, which again looks cool, which I think will be in Battlefield Portal, maybe from like the World War II games or something like that. And of course, MISC is the crossbow. Looks really cool as well. Again, unofficial info. All of these weapon names might change in the final build of the game, but again, all in the game files as of now. And these images aren't necessarily from the game files, but they are obviously what these weapons are. So yeah, expect those weapons, maybe not in the beta, but to come for the full game. Now, moving on to another thing, there was a lot of rumors and speculation around another map potentially being added into the Battlefield 2042 beta alongside Orbital, and that map was rumored to be discarded. However, Temporal has shut down all of those rumors in this tweet, and he goes on to say, don't expect to see a surprise map like discarded during the Battlefield 2042 beta. Only Orbital is a part of the beta client with all assets and schematics in place. DICE didn't include other maps. So one of the tweets I seen from Temporal earlier on today was essentially Orbital is in the game files and it's the only map that is completely finished in the game files. Other maps that are there, it references the other maps in those game files, but the assets are not completed within those maps, which means that, again, we're only going to be seeing this one map, Orbital, in the beta. So don't expect to have another one to play. I think Orbital will be enough, to be fair, and I think everyone will really enjoy it. But yeah, don't expect this to be a second map. Orbital is the only one that we're going to be playing. The final tweet, which goes into a little bit more detail around some things around Hazard Zone that were data mined as well. Again, a really cool fan art or concept made by Azoz, who's a really talented concept artist as well. And yeah, it looks really sick. But going on to the actual details around Hazard Zone. The Hazard Zone tutorial in Battlefield 2042 describes it as a squad-driven raid mode. So again, raid mode, Tarkov, bro, come on now. How much more confirmation do we really need to get at this point? Bro, honestly, I'm so excited for this game mode, man, you don't understand. One challenge confirms the specialist gadgets in Hazard Zone. Deploy APS-36 shoot-down Sentinel or the DCS deployable cover equipment in objective capture areas or in Hazard Zone. Bro, I think Hazard Zone is going to really smash, bro. A squad-driven raid mode? I mean, come on, bro. You're going to spawn in from a helicopter like you did on the Battlefield Portal trailer, and then you're going to be able to raid different areas of the maps, whether they be buildings, whether they be vehicles, whether they be like filing cabinets, different locations, satellites, actual AIs, people that you're playing against. Bro, come on now. Stop teasing me. It sounds so sick. I cannot wait for this mode and to learn more details about it. And the great thing is as well, when the beta does get updated over the weekend, which I know that it will, there's going to be more details in the game files around Hazard Zone, Battlefield Portal, other modes with all-out warfare, weapons, gadgets, everything like that. We're going to get loads and loads of information over the weekend. So of course, guys, this is not only the only video that's going to be going up. There's probably going to be 15-20 videos over the weekend going up, but in terms of actual new information, we're going to get loads and loads over this weekend. So guys, make sure you sit tight, make sure you keep updated on the channel, drop a like on today's video, subscribe if you're brand new, get involved, make sure you're updated with everything Battlefield 2042, and of course, if you want to stay up to date with everything when it goes live on the dot, bro, ring that notification bell and you'll be notified as soon as a video goes live. But guys, hope you have enjoyed today's video. Drop a like if you have. Let me know down below what you think of all of this information. Again, just a little bit of information bringing it to you guys before we get the beta tomorrow. And yeah, hope you have enjoyed today's video. Drop a like if you have, and we'll see you all in the next one.